In a near-future courtroom, the defendant rises to hear their verdict, not from a black-robed judge, but from a sleek machine, its voice calm and unshakable. Is this justice at last, or a final surrender to something less than human? For millennia, the idea of perfect judgment has haunted and inspired us. Ancient prophets spoke of a day when every hidden motive would be revealed, and every injustice made right, not by flawed human hands, but by the gaze of a God who sees all, knows all, and never errs. This promise lived at the center of early religions, whether in the weighing of souls by Osiris in Egyptian myth, or the Last Judgment in Christian theology, or karma's intricate ledgers tallied through countless rebirths in Hindu and Buddhist thought. Divine justice was the assurance that, beneath the chaos of human life, there was an order no one could cheat, evade, or manipulate. Today, as artificial intelligence takes on tasks that once seemed to belong to gods, the impartial weighing of evidence, the detection of patterns invisible to human minds, we find ourselves approaching that ancient dream from the opposite direction. When an algorithm drafts performance reviews, scans legal cases, or even decides whom to hire or release from jail, does its apparent neutrality fulfill the longing that once gave rise to stories of the all-seeing judge? Or does it upend it? At first glance, the appeal of AI judgment is obvious. Humans are creatures of bias, fatigue, vengeance, and sometimes simple error. A machine, in theory, can consider far more data, faster, and without resentment or prejudice. Imagine a sentencing algorithm that predicts recidivism based, not on gut feelings or the mood of the day, but on vast oceans of historical data. Or a university admissions filter that weighs every applicant solely on factors proven to correlate with future success. This digital oracle offers what we've always wanted, a verdict untinged by favoritism, a balance unknotted by personal interest. Here, at last, is pure procedural justice, the promise of Moses' tablets, updated for the server room. Yet, the closer we approach this mirror image of divine judgment, the more we sense a vital difference. There is, buried within the code, something missing, the possibility of mercy, the pulse of empathy, the open hand extended to strangers. Where the ancients imagined a justice so complete that it reconciled both law and grace, sometimes punishing, sometimes forgiving, the algorithm delivers only what it was told to value. Its knowledge is not infinite, but bounded by the data it is fed and the priorities of its creators. And therein lies the first crack in its claim to divine authority. Consider the story of Job, that perennial icon of unjust suffering. When accused of hidden crimes by his friends, Job insists upon pleading his case directly before God. It is not merely a verdict he seeks, but to be heard, to be known, in all the ambiguity and contradiction of human life. Divine justice, at least in the imagination of the world's great religions, includes not only the filing of facts, but the impossible labor of understanding the heart. AI, despite its complexity, cannot comprehend the subtext of suffering, the moral weight of repentance, or the possibility of transformation. It can only count. Some may argue that this is exactly what makes AI more reliable. Given how easily humans are swayed by sentimentality, isn't it better to let cold logic decide? But history warns us that a justice stripped of feeling becomes not the fulfillment, but the parody of fairness. The Nuremberg laws, apartheid, and countless other tragedies wore the mask of procedural legitimacy while crushing the human reality beneath their rules. Computation, untethered from compassion, risks becoming the latest iteration of these chilling scripts. And yet, there is another subtle threat, the temptation to worship our creations. As AI systems surpass human ability in judgment, we may unconsciously ascribe to them the precision and wisdom once reserved for gods. The algorithm said so becomes the new commandment, the ultimate and unassailable justification. We stop questioning not because the answers are always right, but because we no longer believe we have the authority to challenge them. In chasing divine justice, we risk surrendering our responsibility to discern, to argue, to forgive. So will we still believe in divine justice when machines judge us? Perhaps the answer depends less on the machines and more on ourselves. Divine justice is not just an outcome, but a relationship, a hope that, beyond the facts, there is someone who truly understands us, who listens to what cannot be tabulated, who weighs mercy against law. AI can approximate verdicts, but it cannot enact meaning. It may, ironically, send us back to the ancient longing that accountability requires not just knowledge, but wisdom, not only impartiality, but love. As we build machines to judge us, the question grows sharper: will we accept their rulings as final, or keep searching for a deeper justice no code can write? In that quiet hunger, the ancient yearning endures, an echo older than any algorithm, defying even the most perfect machine.